2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Champions Invitational is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's featured group. Now there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
Well, Henny, it sounds like they're trying to beat young Will Zalatoris. I'm really looking forward to this matchup.
Oh, as am I. Wily Will found his way onto the tour in a very unusual manner, and he kept himself there. The pressure is not too much for him. He can handle anything. He's a fierce young man, a young man of the future. And, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with his game. Where can you beat him? Where can you see any of those defenses? He's very confident. And as I said, Luke, he can take that pressure.
Yeah, well, he might be slight in stature. I think he's 160 pounds wringing wet, but he's big on confidence and bold with his iron play. There is not a flag he won't fire at, so if you want to beat Will Zalatoris, you better go hole hunting. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Ooh. 11 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for a par.
Looking better.
So it'll be a par to start their round.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
And now let's catch up with John McCarthy for an on-course report. What can we expect from Echo Park Golf Club this week, John?
Well, Luke, one thing I can say about this after walking the course this morning, it's a long one. So distance off the tee, especially important here at Echo Park. Course starts off along the big lake. There are a few holes that hug the edge of this lake, not unlike Bay Hill, but here you get hit with it right off the start. And when you get away from the water, you get hit with the sand on the sixth. There's a thin corridor of fairway that leads to the green that weaves its way through. I think there's 5-6 bunkers leading up to and surrounding the sixth green. And from there on out, the players are going to be on the watch for the sand because it's sneaky and it's hard to avoid in certain situations. It's going to be an exciting time here, I think, this week at Echo Park.
Right into the water on that one. Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the players firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Oh, that's a great approach shot. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
Surely it's going to.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. The Spaniard, Jon Rahm, currently on top spot as we pause for a look at the leaderboard. We have a par 4 on this one.
That's really not what they were looking for.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
Going with the 7.
Wow, did this come out beautifully.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Ooh. Oh, that almost went in. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. He's currently tied for 7th. Here we are at Echo Park Golf Club, the 4th hole, and it's a big brute of a par 4.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see 2 massive bunkers and obviously the water, so anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
And back to the course with the live action. Playing from around 150 yards here. 2 strokes off the lead. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. Chance to sneak into the top 5 here. Just didn't drop. A par putt awaits. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th. Woo, back there, horsey. Not a bad play, that one. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill. Rolling end to end. This is looking nice.
And that will put them ahead of their rival. A great performance on this hole. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That swing looked a little jerky from where I'm sitting. This shot now being played from the fairway bunker. On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
Looking for another birdie here. What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Looking at the scoreboard, they currently sit in 2nd place, behind Jon Rahm. Great shot. The great Ceferano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be number one, because he seemingly has zero weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now. They're nicely holed. As we move along to the next hole, they're currently tied at the top of the leaderboard with Jon Rahm. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Opting for the 5-wood. Lovely effort, that. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Oh, just missed. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Currently a couple under for the round. This hole's a tough 2-shotter. A long par 4. That's not the shot he was hoping for. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's sitting there in the rankings at 4th.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
Going with a 3-wood here. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
And here we are with their 4th. Just one shot back now. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This is a bogey putt coming up. Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back nine, what are your thoughts so far?
2 down, 9 to go. I gotta say, I like this player's chances. That dog will hunt.
How much did the win last week give them the confidence to perhaps pull it off again here and go back-to-back?
A massive win last week, looking to double up again this week. I gotta say, they're building off all the good things they did last week. A win could definitely happen.
That's tidy. Sitting at 1 under the card, tied for 4th. Oh, well done. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Second shot here on the 11th. Choosing the 9-iron here. And tidy looking shot, that one.
Wow, showing Will Zalatoris that this rivalry is indeed not to be taken lightly.
Let's take a look at Will Zalatoris.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
5 feet coming up to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here. Yep, tracking well.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
He's currently sitting in 3rd. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. That should set up another chance. This putt for the lead. Ouch, that hurts. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Putting for par. And now at 3 under overall.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Well, the 13th hole here at Echo Park Golf Club is not as kind. A big hole at 504 from the tips.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee. But yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side. And, of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down that right-hand side. but that's for the brave few. Second shot downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
Splash. Well, Rich, this won't come as a big surprise, will it? Because there's a lot of people talking about this player. They've been performing beautifully all season, and many think they can win this event.
Without a doubt, the best player all around on tour in my mind's eye. It is no shock to see them contending for the lead once again.
Now, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup. This one to save par.
It was on a good line. Just a 4-footer remaining. Well, at least it wasn't a double. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. Setting up in some very deep rough.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Looking for the draw, but not finding it.
Wow. Well, that was an absolute beauty, particularly out of that lie. You'll take the tap in for par any day. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. Oh, that was flushed. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that is flushed. Get on the green. A couple under at this stage. Currently in 4th position. This would be a great up and down. Well, that was the number, no doubt about that. Putting for a par now. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. We have a par 3 on this one. Opting for the 9-iron. This is the all-important stretch. Time to make your move. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This one will run uphill. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? A par putt on the table. He's in a share of 5th position. Now at the 17th hole. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Just 3 strokes back. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th and sets up another putt inside birdie range. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd.
And if he should make it, tied going into the final hole.
Oh, that's frustrating. An opportunity to make a par here. That's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. And now teeing off on the final hole of this round. Oh, absolutely flushed. It's been a good year. 3 wins so far this season. Well, that's a handy shot. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 3 behind our leader.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
That was special.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
And this putt for a final score of 69. And that brings to an end his event. Well, Rich, we had high expectations for this player early, but sadly, no win in the end.
No, they just couldn't quite get their game going in the final round. Unfortunately, comes up a little bit short, but what can I say? Another solid performance.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this featured group because there are rumours of a rivalry brewing between these two players.
And so this week, Henny, they're vying to beat Tony Finau. This should inspire some brilliant play.
Oh, Tony Finau will not be letting up this week, Luke. But he's such a nice guy, you almost don't want to beat him. I mean, it's tough, but you must. I don't think you're going to outdrive him, that's for sure. But iron play, well, maybe you can get him there. You have to putt well, though.
Tony Finau might be a big cuddly teddy bear, but when it comes to playing on a golf course, he's going to try and strangle you to death. Good luck trying to beat Tony Finau. There is literally no weakness in this man's game. Now he knows how to win. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with the birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. Let's check in with our man on the ground, John McCarthy, for our course report. John, what will Foxholm Golf Links be serving the players this week?
Well, Luke, I think Foxholm Golf Links is going to be serving up some birdies, maybe a side of eagle. The course really is right in front of these players, and what you see is what you get. Not a whole lot of tricks to it, so I think people are going to be firing at these flags all week, and I'm going to sit back and enjoy that. Hopefully the folks at home will as well.
Handy effort, that one. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that is brilliant. A bonus birdie. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. 16 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
Okay, steady now. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. He finds himself in a share of 8th. This one's a par 3. Opting for the 3-wood.
They've decided to club up.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Let's return to live play now. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
18-footer here is what he's facing.
This one's tracking.
And that will drop in for birdie. At -2, going along nicely today. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Golf became a power game, and there's few players out on tour that have more prodigious power than Tony Finau. If he really wants to go full tilt, Rich, it feels like everyone's playing for second.
He is a dynamic player that has the ability to make birdies in bunches. The ball striking, I think, is always going to be brilliant. Watching him when he was on the Korn Ferry Tour, graduated to the PGA Tour, and just keep watching the steady progression. Each and every week, he just seems to get a little bit better, and the confidence level is over the moon with this kid. And to bundle it all up, Luke, he's one of the nicest guys in the world. You want to root for a Tony Finau. He is such a likable, lovable guy, I believe, that you can't help but root for him. And the wins that he didn't get are just heartbreaking, and we felt the pain alongside with him. I love watching this guy play. I root for him every single week.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Sitting at 4 under for the day. Currently in the lead. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Putting for birdie here.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Playing their 4th shot. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Time to tee off at the 6th. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Going and going and going.
Sitting at 5 under for the day. Currently leading. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. Time to play one of the one-shotters. And choosing the 8-iron here. Well, good-looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is their look at birdie.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will take him to 6 under. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. As we stride to the final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links, the players will be licking their lips with this par 5, measuring just over 500 yards.
Well, this is a gift to end on. However, you got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front 9 with possibly an eagle 3.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that's a bonus.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Chance to move to 8 under here. Well, that's a nice line. And down it goes for an eagle. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Oh, this is a precarious position, if you don't mind me saying, Rich. They have the lead, but there's plenty chasing with just 9 to play.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
That's a little untidy. Henny, what does that lie look like?
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Good sounding strike, that one. Magical shot.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
Leading by 3 strokes now. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Going with the pitching wedge here. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, let's get back to the action. A birdie putt awaits.
So far, so good.
And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead.
Kinda like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. The 12th hole at Foxholm Golf Links is a strong par 3 measuring 216 off the back tees.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that greenside bunker.
You like that, didn't you? All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
That's a lovely effort, that one. That's a handy putt to make. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
That was a gallant attempt. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. Well, let's see if they can roll off that birdie at the last. Lovely momentum here. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. That was wonderfully done. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Still in the lead now after that hole. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Lining up from about 230 yards here. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. This player's dialed in. What a shot. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Well played. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Time now for the 4th shot. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Now 8 shots in front. And coming off the eagle, feeling quite proud of themselves. A big chance here at the next. Going with the 8-iron here.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order. But after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
Oh, my. Oh, right at it from out of the bunker. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? What an opportunity to make a birdie. Yeah, this is some high-quality golf. Down the putt goes, and it's 15 under par, heading down the stretch.
Whew, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
This one looks to be bunker bound, Rich. Not good. And from the bunker here. Well, out of the bunker and onto the green, but still a fair bit of effort to go here. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Ooh. That'll sting a bit. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And now that finds him in first place.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Standing on this par 4 and leading. What's the strategy? What's going on through their mind? Attack it or lay back?
That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Just a missile of a tee shot right onto the green.
Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And now over to Tony Finau.
Had a big eagle on the last hole.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Well, what a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Absolutely massive and right down the fairway.
This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This one looks to be heading towards the green. Oh, stop it. What a shot. And it's all come down to this. Make this putt and win the event.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Well, you've got to take your hat off to them, Rich. Just an outstanding performance this week.
Absolutely. It's hard to believe that this player's already got 4 victories on the season. Top of the game right now. It's impressive.
And Rich, I think you mentioned earlier that this player was your favourite. Well picked.
Listen, It's not a hard pick, is it? This player has consistently been there all season long. There's no reason why not to pick them to win. They just make me look smart. That's about it.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm glad to be here covering this week's featured group, and what a pairing, as these two have been hinting at quite a budding rivalry here.
And this week, Henny, it looks like they're trying to take down Justin Rose. Not many people have been able to claim that.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be all rosy at the end of today. This is definitely a tall order. Justin has one of the most consistent games on the PGA Tour. He's like a golfing metronome of a man. The iron play, I'm going to say if he hits the fairway, when he hits the fairway, his iron play is just phenomenal. He's going to get it inside 20 feet every time, and then you know he's going to hole putt. So, yeah, good luck with that one.
Well, he's the perfect mix, isn't he? He's an English gent with a killer glint in his eye. Good luck in this rivalry. Well, it looks like John McCarthy's a step back ashore, kicked off his boat shoes, and is going to give us a little bit of a condition of today's course. John, what are the players facing here at Old Marina Golf Club?
Well, Luke, we're on the coast, but there's a good mix of coastal and inland holes at Old Marina Golf Club. Lots of movement in these greens. If you are an expert at reading putts, you're going to have a bit of a leg up, I think, this week. I love the fourth hole, par 5, that stretches along the ocean, has a green that's well protected by bunkers, which probably might dissuade some from going forward in 2. The 7th hole, similarly, a par 5 stretching down the ocean, but is much less protected around the green. And that green is enormous, by the way. So that'll definitely be green light city for the players this week. And one last hole. I really love the par 4 14th. The players are going to hit over the water to a fairway that juts out into the ocean on a peninsula. So that will provide some great entertainment this week as well. Looking forward to see what kind of creativity is on display by these players here this week at Old Marina Golf Club.
This one from about 160 yards out. This one needs to kick left. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Just didn't drop. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for par.
Currently 1 under for the round. Here we are at the 4th hole. come on, you're better than that. Second shot here on the fourth. That's a smart option. Back into the fairway. And now over to Justin Rose.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Okay, time to return to the action. Sitting at -1, tied for 6th position. Oh, good shot that. Right inside the range. It's been a bit of a struggle on the greens. Hopefully he can change it here. Oh, well played. I will take that. Also into the top 5 now. He's currently tied for 2nd. Teeing off now on this par 3. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
A share of top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt. Oh, so close. And this one is for his par. And down it goes. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Here we are at the 6th hole. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
They're setting up this next shot into quite an elevated green, Luke.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Well done. Take the birdie. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. Well, every week there's a certain bunch of players that everyone keeps an eye on. This one seems to be exactly in that company. One of the strong favourites to win, don't you think, Rich?
Luke, absolutely. Week in and week out, this player has consistently performed at the highest level. I got to believe he's a lot of people's favorites to win this tournament.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. We've reached the 8th hole. Going with the 5-wood. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. Beauty of a chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And as we move along to the next hole, they're currently tied for the lead with Jon Rahm. Quality shot, that one. The great Ceferano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be number one, because he seemingly has zero weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now. Rich, when we talk about the English group of golfers over the last 20 years, really Justin Rose has been the star of them, hasn't he? Major champion, world #1, Hall of Famer. He's done it all.
He certainly is that, and I have to say, he's probably one of the most resilient players you'll ever come across. As soon as he got done holing out that shot at the major championship years ago, turned professional, and went out and missed 20-some-odd cuts in a row and never gave up. Kept after it, which that would have broken. That would have broken most men, not Rose. That's why he's gone out and become a major champion. He is such a force in the game. There's no reason why he cannot play at a high level for many, many years to come. The ball striking is phenomenal. I love his stroke. I love the way that he putts it. I just think that he hits so many good putts that just don't go in. It just kind of gets under his skin. Listen, don't let it, Rosie. You putt it fantastically. Keep after it. I love this man's game. He's such a talent.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
This really looks good.
Just a couple of inches away from finding that one. And this putt coming up for his par. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. And we've arrived at a par 3.
This one is chewing fiber.
And wow, what an approach. That was a golf shot. Justin Rose may be feeling a bit of pressure in this rivalry after that performance.
And back to the play, shall we? What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And that will take him to 7 under. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Well, 13th. That's unlucky for some, Rich. Beautiful swing there. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Now he's eyeing up around 160 here.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? And now over to Justin Rose.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And back to the course with the live action. The lies aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. Going with the 7.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity. tracking. Oh, that's a ripper. Leading by 5 shots after that. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Yeah, that one's looking good. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
That is a pure looking draw. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Currently at 10 under par overall.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like. Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Nothing like a bit of momentum here, Rich. This one's going for another birdie.
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Ouch, that hurts. 4 feet to the cup. And there it is. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Well, Rich, don't know about you, but my eyes are wide open standing here on the 17th tee of Old Marina Golf Club.
Every player is going to be salivating to get here. This could be the easiest hole by a long shot on this golf course. The fairway, massive, most generous fairway out here. Second shot, a little bit uphill, but let's face it, just 506 yards, slightly uphill. I promise you, every player in this field is thinking eagle and nothing but.
Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Let's get back to it, shall we? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Oh, you know you want to.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Second shot here at the 18th. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Yeah, that was a safe play. Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? All right, one down. Let's see if they can take the next. Well, Rich, they say winning becomes a habit, and this player's certainly making a habit of it.
What a performance all week long, Luke. Well-deserved, hard-earned victory for this player. Great job.
And I got to give props to my boy in the booth, Rich Beam. I think you picked this one at the start of the week, didn't you?
Luke, it's just It wasn't a difficult pick, let's be honest. This player has been consistent all season long. Getting the victory, no surprise whatsoever. Really good stuff.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.